the same song and dance every time for the Toronto Raptors. As the Toronto Raptors go into Brooklyn and they get absolutely peppered. 114 to 105. And with that, they're now 11-11 this season, and they absolutely hit a snag. Like an absolute snag in the first, let alone the second, and then absolutely get cuttered and then come back when it was too little too late. It is an absolute sickening game from Toronto. I mean, it was a disastrous game. Like, what in the actual heck happened? Like, it's a terrible way to start the game. It's terrible from one point of view, from one point of view to the next. From one game, we know what's going to happen. The Raptors, oh, stupid mice. From the Toronto Raptors themselves, they played against New Orleans on Wednesday. They get absolutely peppered. Fred VanVleet gets tossed in the game, but then you come back, and unfortunately, nothing happens. On Friday night was the same song and dance, except this time you were down 41-17, and then you absolutely couldn't capitalize it. It's horrible. This loss just sickens me to death. And honestly, by all means, it was completely inexcusable that this team sucked on every cylinder. Alright? I don't know what to say. Let's just get started with the first quarter. I mean, the first quarter was a disaster. I mean, Summer makes okay. There you go. We saw Brooklyn starting off the first quarter with the 3-pointer, but then Siakam answers back with a 3. Okay, that's pretty good. And of course, the offense wasn't there. Kologo tried to make a shot and it gets blocked by twice, which resulted in a wide open layup from Kyrie Irving. And then Joe Harris makes a wide open 3. And they turn over the ball with a travel. Then Royce O'Neal takes the ball away from Scotty. I mean, for a layup. It's like, oh boy, you're turning over the ball in the first quarter, and nothing's good. You let Brooklyn rain down 3 after 3 after 3, and you still lost, and you get absolutely peppered in the first. Oh, hold on, Bart gets called on a foul, and he gets called on a flagrant. So that wasn't fun. And oh yeah, end of the first, you were down 41-17. 41-17. Are you kidding me? 41-17. That is a terrible score, and we suck. Oh my God! The first quarter was a disaster. It was a shit show. It was a train wreck. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? For that first period, the first quarter was disastrous. Last time we saw last time we saw what happened, you know what was bound to happen. Oh, the Pelicans outscored us 40-29. This ain't different, folks. You're down 41-17. Oh, it's like they were getting their asses wiped. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it was a 24-point whooping. Oh my God. Offense was atrocious, and the defense slimmered. It was terrible. Second quarter, yeah, they turn over the ball. They couldn't even get any 2-pointers. Then, of course, Claxton makes an alley-oop from Kyrie Irving. And then he makes an easy layup. And then, of course, the Raptors start turning over the ball. And then Kyrie Irving makes a jumper. And Barnes makes the dunk. Okay, there's no call. And Nick Nurse gets called on a technical foul. And we're like, oh my God. Not again. The last time we saw that, bad things happen. Oh yeah, in the last game against Detroit, Nick Nurse was fuming. He gets called on a technical, and boom, it's the Gordon Ramsay experience by take your jacket off and leave Hell's Kitchen crap, that kind of stuff, or whatever. It's unbearable. And then Siakam gets called on a foul, and then they challenge it. Nobody was unsuccessful. Yeah, they were getting absolutely ice. Of course, you win the quarter. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong game. You win the quarter 32-31, but at that point, what was the long run? Oh yeah, you were down, and I'm not kidding around. You were the end of second half, which I'm not mistaken. This is a 72-49 game. Yeah, that is not good enough. That is terrible. You're down 72-49 in the second quarter. You kidding me? It is a disgrace. Okay, let's see what we can do in the third quarter. Of course, this doesn't work out because you know what happened. Oh yeah, the second half, the Raptors come in guns a blazing. It's so unbearable that we come back in the second half. I mean, Siakam lays it in, okay. And then Durant lays the ball in. And then, of course, the Raptors get fouled. And then they shift the lead to 17. We're pretty good about that. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we can do. Kyrie Irving makes a layup, and boom, there you go. Of course, Raptors turn over the ball, which allows KD to make a layup. Royce O'Neal makes a three-pointer. Oh, yeah, Pascal Siakam gets called on a foul, and then a technical foul! Again? How many technical fouls are we getting right now? How many technical fouls are we getting? How many? No, seriously. How many technical fouls are we getting right now? It's ridiculous that this team sucked. Oh yeah, of course TJ Warren makes a layup. Kyrie Irving makes a three-pointer. Oh, it's down from there, and you're down 93-72. Oh my god. However, the Raptors, climbed back. Yeah, it was too late in the third. And of course, they made a run. I don't care how it was. They called back the single ditch. I mean, it was a close game from one point of view, yet it was stupid in the second half. Oh my god. It's like a huge disgrace. The Raptors start off pretty slowly, and then they come back, and they fell apart. It's like that stupid Titanic. Like, okay, we're going up, and it's like that happens, really? Terrible game from the Raptors last night. It was a disgrace of a game. This team couldn't even wake themselves from the bed. For God's sakes, it sucked. Oh my God, it was terrible. The only players that struggled, oh my God. Fred VanVleet only had 10 points. Okay, it was much better than the one in New Orleans, but it didn't do Dilly's squad. He only had 6 assists and a rebound. Pascal Siakam had 24 points and 4 assists and 7 rebounds. OG Anunoby had 21 points, an assist and 6 rebounds. Scotty Barnes had 17 points. Oh yeah, that was great. Okay, and Gary Trent Jr. had 16 points. Nothing else. The Nets, however, you could say all you want because Kyrie Irving set 27 points. He had 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Nick Claxton 15 points, an assist and 9 rebounds. Royce O'Neal had 11 points, 4 assists, and 8 rebounds. Oh, yeah, Kevin Durant had 17 points, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. Yeah, it doesn't mean squad. Oh, and TJ Warren gets 10 points and 4 rebounds. This team just couldn't even do squad against a team that did not have Ben Simmons. That was the stupid part. Look, as you could tell, this team couldn't do squad. And they just start off slow, and they were falling asleep, and they can't even wake themselves up from a game. How can you not wake yourselves up? And it's just stupid, and it sucks. Like, imagine this. You gotta start the game on time. And what do you do instead? No, you get your asses wiped. That's not the point. That's not the point here. And, okay, yeah, Discord's gonna run on me. Okay, I'll do that later. Oh, man, but that's not acceptable in any means. Because their next game is tonight at 8 o'clock, and they take on the Orlando Magic. Yeah, I get it. I get that Discord's running on me. For God's sakes, let me do the video. Oh, yeah, they lost yesterday against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And you guys, listen. Against the Magic, that is pretty much. Oh, yeah, 15th in the East. You gotta do something. This team needs to wake the hell up now rather than later. No, how about this? How about you start the quarter on the high note and then start the game on time? That way, you don't have to worry. You win the quarter, let alone just start the game on time and don't screw about it. Please, it's a must win here. I understand it's Orlando. You gotta do something here. Please, for God's sakes. You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You gotta win, all right? That's my take. It is a disgrace of a game. You gotta beat against Orlando. It's the only thing you want to do. You can't be down by double digits. It's stupid and it sucks.